Hello, beautiful souls. Today's Pick a Card reading uses the tarot, oracle cards, and crystals to bring in messages for the Magic Raven Community Collective. This Pick a Card reading is timeless, so whenever you see it is when you were meant to see it. We have pile number 1 with the angels and this angel aura stone. We have pile number 2 with the fairies and this green adventurine stone. We have pile number 3 with this Norse readings and this red agate stone. We have pile number 4 with this galactic reading and an Amazonite stone. You can choose whichever calls to you, whichever card pile, whichever stone, whichever theme kind of calls to you, and it will be for you. I did notice in drawing out these cards that a lot of these, the same overall general theme is throughout each deck. Each deck kind of tells in a different way, but it does seem like all of them are very similar. And timestamps are in the description for each pile, as well as all the decks and crystals I'm using in this video. I will start with pile number 1 in the angels, and if you need more time to choose a pile, please pause the video until you're ready. Here we go. Okay, my pile number 1, you chose this beautiful angel aura stone. Angel aura is an exceptionally high vibration stone, and it transmutes negative energies into positive energies, everything around it. It raises the vibrations of, and it can help with anxiety, especially anxiety caused by overthinking or worrying too much. So it's a wonderful stone. We'll put that up here. Let's put it there. All right, and let's see what the angels have to say for you. You have spread your wings, all is well, creative writing, patience, and power. So let's see here. Spread your wings. Archangel Ariel. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. You know, it's letting you know that it's safe to pursue your dreams. You know, focus on those dreams and visions and stay in that positive high vibrational state and avoid negativity. The angel aura really helps with that. And, you know that you can do this. Know that you've got it. Beautiful message first from the angels. And then you have all is well. Oh, and I guess I should tell you about the angels, huh? Archangel Ariel, she's got this pale pink aura. She's very nurturing and loving. She's the master manifester who can help you bring your dreams and visions into reality, and also to attract support for your goals. So she's a wonderful angel to call on. Beautiful. Okay, and then we have all is well. Spread your wings and all is well. Archangel Jeremiah. And everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. Look at that. And Jeremiah is a dark purple aura, kind of this color here. He's like the angel of mercy. He's very kind and loving, and he can really help you to see the opportunities and challenge. So just know that everything is how it's supposed to be, and that everything, all is well. You know, it's time to soar. Quit holding yourself back. And then you have creative writing with Archangel Gabriel. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or a book. And Gabrielle is the archangel with a copper aura. She's the messenger angel. She can help you write, and she can help open doors for publication, and she can just help you with the pure joy of writing. She helps you to lose your fears and your doubts, your self-doubts about yourself. So this card with the creative writing is telling you that your soul needs a creative outlet, and that you can use the written word as a cathartic experience of self-expression and healing. So writing, even in a journal, writing a book, whatever you're pursuing, I feel like this is something along the lines of a book, a blog, an article, something that your soul has been calling you to do. And the angels are telling you that it's time to spread your wings and it's time to move forward in that. And it's time to get started. So let's see. Then you have patience. Trust the higher forces of life to know what is best for you. And remember that when you are asked to wait, you are being prepared for something even better than you expected. So change your attitude to one of acceptance. Relax and take stock. Ask your angel to enfold you during this waiting period so that you can listen to the promptings of the divine. Do not rush off on some wild goose chase of your lower will. When the time is right and you are ready and refreshed, the next door will open. Patience is always rewarded. And the affirmation with this is all things happen at the perfect time, and all is well right now. So it's having patience while you're pursuing this, and know that your angels are all working behind the scenes for you. They're all there really helping you and pushing you and guiding you in the right direction, giving you these little nudges here and there. Write down ideas that you have, make a list of them, do the pros and cons, that kind of thing. Definitely connecting with the written word. It could even be something like channeling. It's beautiful. And then you have power. You are reminded that your essence is divine, so let no one diminish you. When you feel totally serene and at peace, you are powerful, for no one can upset or influence you. Your angel guidance is to find your still, quiet center, then heal your anger, purify your emotions, rely on your own judgment, and take your own decisions. It serves your spiritual growth to take responsibility for your life. So stand on your own feet and be strong. True power is based on inner strength, self-worth, and confidence. Ariel very much can help you with that. Claim your power today. And the affirmation is, I am serene, powerful, and confident. Yes. Do not give your power away to others. Know that you're a sovereign being, that you are divine in your own right, that you have a right to your feelings, that you have a right to everything that you feel. But also know that as things are going, even if you can't see the progress, know that everything is still moving as it's supposed to. With this all as well, sometimes a problem can really be a blessing in disguise. It's kind of like the Tower card. You have to tear down the old to rebuild stronger and better. And the angels are working in your favor behind the scenes. So just know that. So whatever your challenge is right now, call on the angels, because they're there working with you and want to help you, but they cannot help you unless you ask for that help. So remember to ask for that help and keep your vibrations high. Let's see here. Let's do some empowerment cards, I guess. And we'll see what else the angels want you to know. Gratitude, yes. Be grateful for abundance. Live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. Yes. Gratitude. Be grateful for your life. Let me see here. And awareness. Pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. Yes, being aware of your surroundings, being aware of the different things, that those nudges that the angels are sending you is very important right now, because they are really guiding you and sending you along this path. And let's see what else. We have these Universe Has Your Back cards. Let's see what else the angels want you to know. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Yes. Oftentimes when we are triggered by something, there is something else underneath that. There is something from your past that is causing that trigger to happen. Somewhere along the line, you've learned that this is how you survive. And something happened that caused that trigger. Otherwise, you wouldn't be triggered. So pay attention to that and maybe really do a deep dive and see what's causing that. Because right now, everything is good. All is well. You can stand in your own power and spread your wings. It's time. I'll do one more. The presence of love will always cast out fear. It's kind of like a little tiny light, even a little candle light, can light up a whole room. Be the light. And we're going to do some tarot cards here. Let's see what else. But raise your vibrations and keep those vibrations high. Stay in a positive state. Know that your angels are working for you and working with you. Be grateful for everything that you already have. And release. Archangel Azrael. The end of a phase or situation. Spiritual transformation. Time to move on. Yes, look at that. Azrael's like he's also the angel of death, but it's death in this kind, compassionate, loving way. He's the one that greets our loved ones on the other side as they pass over. And so he is just the ultimate in compassion and loving energy. And it's time to really spread your wings. It's time to move on. Have patience with yourself, have patience with others, and know that your manifestation is coming. Your dreams are coming true. They may not come true in the way you think, but they will. And then you have the Seven of Air. Plans that need revision. More going on than meets the eye. Exactly what I'm saying with these angels. Poor timing. So it's about having patience and not pushing and pushing and pushing to get what you think it should be like to manifest. Be open to whatever the angels are sending to you. Pay attention to those signs and symbols that they are sending you, whether it's in your dreams or out in nature, whether it's a license plate that you see in the car ahead of you, whatever it is, there's signs and symbols around you, omens that are being sent to you. And the angels are nudging you along this way. So don't try to push against the flow. Go with that flow and follow where you're being nudged to go. Stand tall in your own power and know that you have that inner strength to get through anything. Journaling about your feelings and your triggers, since these two are, lined up, can be very helpful for you right now to really analyze why you're feeling like you are, and staying in that positive state of gratitude and appreciation for all the wonders around you. Just look around. It's beautiful. And then you have the Empress, Archangel Gabrielle again, and she's here with the creative writing. And it says, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. Yes, beautiful. So again, you have her twice. Archangel Gabriel, however you want to say it. To me, the feminine is Gabrielle, and she appears to me as feminine, and she has that copper aura. She just wants you to know that she is there with you and helping you and bringing all of this about. Because it's beautiful that you have all of this coming in and that that the angels are working behind the scenes. There's more going on than meets the eye. You just have to have a little patience and also release your expectations around this, because as you're going through this transformation, you're going to start to really feel these angels and become more aware of all of this going on the other side, behind the scenes for you. Let's see, we'll do a postcard from Spirit for you, but know that it's safe to pursue these dreams. and to focus on them. Just stay in that high vibration and have patience, both with yourself and with others. Dearest you, well, let's see. We have, you are divine beauty. Exactly. Your soul is beautiful. Dearest you, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, just like this card says, it will be. Act as if you are brave, and you will have courage. Act as if you are loved, and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of spirit. Act as if your prayers have already been answered, as if you are truly in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world, interact with it, and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were the truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or cavernous, chaotic or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you are the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You are infinite potential. Loving you so much, rainbows explode in the ether. Beautiful message from your angels to sum this up. They are so supporting you right now. Call on them to help you to feel that support and to become more aware of it. Beautiful, beautiful reading. Thank you so much for being a part of this community, and thank you so much for watching this and allowing me to be a part of this. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so, so much for watching. Until next time, hugs and blessings to you. Okay, my pile number 2. You chose this beautiful green aventurine stone. Aventurine is a good luck stone. It brings in prosperity and abundance, and it works with the heart chakra to bring in harmony and joy and happiness. It's just such a beautiful energy of that stone. Put that over here. And before I flip these cards over, I want to show you the backs. I just love these. They've got the little cat down here in the door and the little goblin up there and the witch. And I just think they are the most perfect fairy door cards. So your reading is from the fairies. Let's see what they had to say. We have Freyr. Okay. We have Atheling. We have Queen of the Darkwood Elves. And I thought to go with the fairies, mermaids would be perfect. We've got the Present and Freedom. Okay. So let's see. Freyr. It says abundance, peace, and contentment. And Freyr is the Norse god. He's a Vanir god who rules Alfheim, the land of the light elves. You know, he's a god of fertility and abundance. And so this card means that it's a time of vitality, good health, creativity, optimism, you know, just that peace and contentment. You know, you'll be an inspiration to others through your light, your beauty, your gifts, and your talent. Yes. Freyr is much loved. Beautiful, beautiful card. And then you have Atheling, nobility, grace, and gratitude. You know, and the first thing that comes to mind is heavy is the head that wears the crown, because look at her crown. It really does look heavy. But she is a beautiful, beautiful being. And this card is telling you to slow down, you know, to stop sacrificing your needs for others, to have boundaries, you know, to take care of yourself, and also to be gracious as you say no. You know, say it in a loving way. Be kind, be grateful for all the opportunities that you have to make the world a better place. You know, focus on that present moment and give each task that you do, each moment, your complete attention and focus. Focus on one thing at a time. That is how you don't become overwhelmed and overburdened, is by releasing that which no longer isn't yours. Don't sacrifice your own needs for others. Have that nobility and that grace and gratitude. And then you have the Queen of the Darkwood Elves. This is very much an elves reading here. And she is premonition, foreshadowing, and mystery. And I love how it ties in with the moths. They look like moth wings there. She is, telling you that you have these new gifts and abilities that are awakening, especially things like divination, scrying, premonition, that kind of thing. And you could be feeling a little overwhelmed or challenged, but rest and relaxation and being kind and gentle to yourself right now is what will help you to integrate all these new energies that are coming in smoothly. Give yourself time. There you go. So yes, beautiful, beautiful message so far from the fairies. And let's see what the mermaids have. They have the present, gift, treasure, revelation of own value, nowness. Yes. So it is staying in the present moment, kind of like Athling said. It's time to slow down and not sacrifice your needs for others. It's looking at how energy is being exchanged, because a gift is energy. And how is it being exchanged right now in this moment? Are you seeing your value, your sovereignty, your specialness, your divine soul? It's about being present in the moment and observing and focusing on what is going on right now, right here in this moment. Wonderful. So it's kind of a confirmation from Athling, to stay in the moment and appreciate this present moment. They say the present is a present, it's a gift. And then you have freedom, independence, and self-determination. She looks rather almost rebellious, I guess, for a mermaid. I don't know. But this is about honoring your authentic gifts and talents and being completely true to yourself and not losing yourself in relationships or changing who you are to fit in or to be loved. You'll be more loved for exactly who you are. It's about reveling in your strength and in your independence. I feel like this is a time of maybe you've come out of a relationship or you're in danger of getting into a relationship that you're giving up yourself. You're changing yourself to make the other person happy, to make the other person like you or love you. And it's not about that. It's about being true to yourself and being authentic and vulnerable and knowing who you are, knowing your gifts and your abilities, really knowing that and staying true to that, because that is who that person was attracted to in the first place. So changing that and giving that up to try to please someone else is really going to backfire on you in the end. It's not the way to go. That's how you end up feeling overwhelmed and burdened. And don't do that. Don't sacrifice your needs for others. Stay confident and know that you already have this peace and contentment in your independence. It's a part of you. You are a part of it. Let's see what else the fairies want you to know. I'm wondering if that camera got turned a little. I guess it kind of did. trying to fix it here for you. Maybe we'll just bring these down a little. All right, let's see. See what else the fairies want you to know. Power, yes. Power. Call upon the elements. Focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. Yes. Your power comes from within. It comes from your security, from your knowing yourself, your confidence, and that joy and happiness that you have in your soul for being yourself. Let's see what else. Kindness, yes. Live with compassion. Open your heart to all life forms and be an angel with hands. Beautiful. This is like my volunteering or being of service to others. I think that that will help you to establish your independence, is being of service to others is not, making the crown heavier. It's not adding to your burdens. It is actually something that you want to do. And when you want to do something that aligns with your true, authentic soul, then, as you're doing that and being of service to others and you stay in that present moment, a gift, the energy exchange here, that's very much being of service to others, is how you can really put that energy out there to receive all that abundance and contentment and peace that you already have. You just may not be seeing it. But by helping others who are less fortunate or who do not have your gifts and your abilities, by helping them, you're helping yourself as well. It's an exchange of power, and it always goes back and forth. It's always flowing. Energy is always flowing. It's only ever changed or transformed. It's never dead or gone. So remember that. Energy flows, and you want it to flow. So let's see what else the fairies want you to know. Take that one. My capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. So maybe you have been feeling kind of lost, but you have the power within you to have that independence, to honor yourself and be true to yourself, and take time to slow down and really focus on the present moment, and definitely speak up when you're ready. Know that you have that in you. And then you have, I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. I love that dragonfly. Beautiful. So yes, the fairies are with you. That earthy energy. Freyr is a very generous god. He's the twin brother of Freya. And in Norse mythology, Freyr and Freya to me are like my favorite ones. He was always loved by everyone. He was the god of abundance and fertility. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So know that they are with you and guiding you. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Whoops, we don't need that many. All right. I guess we have a couple. Yes, you had the Magician and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so this Eight of Swords here, this is my, you're limiting yourself. Your fears and doubts and everything are what's holding you back. You are seeing things as obligations and that you need to take care of everybody else, and you're not taking care of yourself. You're limiting yourself. Swords are all about your This is the Eight of Swords. So it's all about your thinking, your belief system. How are you holding yourself back? How are you limiting yourself? Because that swan is not really trapped. And the hummingbird up here is trying to show it. Look, you have the way out. Look, all you have to do is fly out of there. You're not really trapped. It's all in your mind. So that mindset and not seeing the power and the gifts and abilities and the not seeing your beautiful soul really is just sad. And the hummingbird there is showing that there's a way. And I do apologize if there's noise outside. It's warm now and it's hard to not have noise. Oh, and then you have the magician too. And you are the magician of your life. See, you have this power within you to manifest whatever you want. The magician can create out of thin air. Look at the energy. If you've ever done that with your hands, you can literally move your hands back and forth and you can feel the energy build up, almost like heat or a wave. And then, just like this magician, you can feel that energy and know that energy is real. It's there. And you have that magic in you. You have that power in you. You can be that master manifester. And to stop limiting and holding yourself back, that's trust in the universe, trust in yourself. Let's see here. What was I going to do next? I guess we'll do a postcard from Spirit, I guess. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know, what the fairies want you to know. All right. Well, we're not going to take all of those, but we'll take this one. You are loved. Beautiful. Dearest you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based on reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate, better or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. So yes, it kind of comes back to the relationship that you are sacrificing everything for. Is that really love? Are you being loved and respected? Are you loving yourself and all of your unique gifts and talents, all of your abilities that you already have? Because I feel like you are just this joy, this light that just lights up a room when you walk in, and something has been holding you back. And it could just be yourself that's holding you back. It could be just that. But something is, and you need to release that and focus on the present moment, minute by minute, and know that you have this magic already within your heart, within your soul. You are magic. That's just your birthright. You were born magic. So see that magic around you. See the power that you have in any situation. Let's choose this one. Fairy star. We love the seven-pointed star, a symbol of our wings and not quite human form. Draw our star and we will come flying through the center, eager to share joy, wonder, and wisdom with you. Yes. And we'll do one more. The old ways rise. Wear the green. Adorn your hair with crowns of flowers. Walk barefoot under moonlight. We call you back to the old ways. Feel the ancient earth magic singing in your veins once more, once again. And yes, I feel like maybe you've lost that magic. You haven't been seeing the magic around you, and it's time to come back to that. And I believe that's what this Queen of the Darkwood Elves is telling you, is come back to the magic of your youth, come back to the fairies and the magic all around you, and focus on that in the moment, moment by moment by moment, and see the magic in your soul, and know that you are not limited. You are unlimited potential, unlimited power. Beautiful, beautiful reading. Thank you so much for sharing this with me and allowing me to be a part of this community. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching and for being a part of this community. Until next time, hugs and blessings to you. Okay, my reading number 3. This is the Norse reading. We have this red agate. I love this stone for this like circle of clear white quartz that you can see in there. So red agate is the stone of strength. It's the warrior stone. And warriors would wear it in battle for victory, and it works with your root chakra for grounding and energizing. It brings passion and enthusiasm, and it can replace self-destructive thoughts and beliefs with positive, more loving, new habits and beliefs. So it's a beautiful, wonderful stone to have. I'll put that up right here. And let's see here. We have, let's do it this way. Scotty, okay. And Ron. We have Scotty again. Wow. I feel like this is definitely a reading from her. You have Nathis, and Hagalaz. Okay. So let's see here. Scotty. She is the Norse goddess of mountains, snow, wolves, that kind of, see, she's wearing the snowshoes here and wolves here and the mountains here. And she was the wife of Njord and part of the Aesir. She, when she married Njord, he is a sea god, and the marriage didn't work out because she couldn't live in the sea. And when she tried, she wasn't being true to herself. So this is really talking about being true to yourself, being authentic, and knowing that your wants and needs are just as important as anyone else's. Know yourself, know what matters to you, know what your values are, and also to be direct and honest about your values. Have the courage to stay true to yourself. She wasn't true to herself when she married him and tried to live in the sea. That wasn't being true to her mountains and the snow and cold that she loves so much. She wasn't being true to herself. And so this is very much a warning to not change yourself for someone else. The last reading I did with the fairies, very much the same message. Not to lose yourself in a relationship, not to give everything and change yourself, being true to yourself, staying true to yourself. And this is times 2 because you literally have this twice. And then you have Ron. And Ran is very much a goddess of emotions. She's the goddess of the sea and storms. And she would get the drowned, those that drowned or died at sea. She would collect them with her net. And so emotions are also associated with water. And she's being a sea goddess, very much that. And how are your emotions guiding you? Are you feeling overwhelmed? Are you feeling like you're drowning? Because her net can help you to see your patterns that have gotten you to where you are now. And she can help you to change them, to escape her net, to get out of that cycle and that pattern that you've been in for so long now. It's time to change that. And again, we have Scotty. And I love this one. That's a beautiful, beautiful card. I personally really love wolves, so that's beautiful. And, be very clear on what your values are, what is important to you. Getting to know yourself and what's really important to you is going to help you to figure out how to get out of these patterns that you've been in. And then you have Nathis, Nathus, and this is the rune of need. This is necessity, constraint. It's about being left out in the cold, and knowing that community is important, but it's also a need for help and support. And it's making sure that your own basic needs are being met. Are you limiting yourself? It's about buckling down and doing what needs to be done. And it can also be a little bit about obsessions and separating out what you really need from what you want. So it can be very much that kind of energy too. So don't sacrifice or lose yourself. Figure out what you really need. And then you have Hagalaz. And Hagalaz is hail. It's storms, natural disruptive forces, that sudden, out of the blue disruption. But it's always for your own good in the end. It's about making sure that your foundation is strong, taking cover, and seeing the changes coming. You can weather the storm and come out of it. Even if you do have to rebuild a little bit in the long run, it's better for you. You can handle anything that life throws at you and come out stronger. It's not good or bad. It's just uncomfortable or uncontrollable change. Hail can be pretty miserable and uncomfortable, but it is necessary. And so being prepared and having that strong foundation of doing the right thing and focusing on the greater good will help you to weather that storm. It's about your foundations, having the strong foundations. Again, knowing yourself, knowing your values, and sticking to your values and what's important to you, but also recognizing what you need can be different from what you want. Kind of like the Rolling Stone song, you don't always get what you want, but you do get what you need. It's very much that kind of thing. And I thought for these Norse ones, we'd do a couple of runes as well. So let's see what else the Norse wants you to know. Uruz, yes. Uruz is the aurochs. It's the strength, that vitality, that good health. You've got tremendous strength, but it can also be a primal energy, of the bull. It's kind of like that peaceful spiritual warrior. Definitely warrior energy here, especially with that red agate. And so Sorry, the phone is ringing and it's distracting. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to answer it. Anyway, it is like a bull in a field. It's that he can be so peaceful, and that grace and power under the surface. But it's also, once they're threatened, or, that kind of, if you disturb them and threaten them, then they are deadly. I mean, bulls are, oh, wow, deadly. I've known people killed by them. So it's very much that you have that energy. You have that strength within you. And you have that strength to face any storms, any weather that comes along. But it's also that primal kind of obsessive. You don't want to be in that instinctive primal thing. You want to recognize the strength of who you are deep down within. Let's do one more. And yes, we got Hagalaz again. And again with Hagalaz. That is crazy. So very much that natural disruptive storms, and being prepared, having that strong foundation of who you are, being prepared. That is important. Let's see here. We're going to do a couple of the empowerment cards here. See what else. Anticipation. Something wonderful is happening. Changes in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. Okay, and Hagalaz does not have to be negative. Hagalaz can be a blessing. It's that kind of like the Tower card, rebuilding, tearing down that sudden change. That's all it is sudden change. And it might be disruptive, but it can be very much for the positive. Beautiful. So yes, stay in that anticipation and know that things are changing for the better. And gentleness. Strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. And look at the healing birds. I love that. Yes. So being very gentle with yourself, but also seeing that strength can be gentle as well. Like I said, a bull out in the field is not, they may be very powerful and very strong, but they're not like aggressive for no reason, So it's very much that gentleness, being very gentle with yourself as you're figuring out and going through this change, and not expecting too much of yourself. I feel like don't expect so much of yourself. Nobody else would expect that much from you like you are expecting. So be kinder to yourself. Be gentle. Happiness is my birthright. Yes, exactly. Happiness is your birthright. And we're going to do one of these. I am the dreamer of my dream. Yes, you can manifest and bring about whatever you want these changes to be. These cards are very much telling you that you have that capability. I'll do a couple of tarot cards here. Yes. So focus on the happiness and the anticipation. And yes, you have the Ten of Swords. So you've been kind of holding yourself back, but your thoughts are changing and you're rising above it all. And you're starting to see where you've been holding yourself back. That might be what this huge change is a change in your thoughts and beliefs. And knowing your strength, knowing that you have that strength and determination to get through any storm, to get through anything. And then you have the Page of Swords, which is basically next after the Ten of Swords. So again, with the rising above, both of these are very similar. And the page can be this new thinking. You notice the color differences. You go from like that red, angry, aggressive, just the thing that popped in was comparing yourself to others. You've been comparing yourself to others and feeling like you're coming up short. And that's not true. Everybody goes through the same things. Life is pretty much the same. That's why all of these things work. Divination, why the runes? You can take, what is it, 22, 24 symbols in the Elder Futhark and basically apply them to anyone. Same thing with the tarot. The major arcana going from the Fool all the way through to the culmination of the world. All of these things are archetypal, and there's a reason why archetypes work, is because everybody goes through the same things. So when you're comparing yourself to someone else, you don't know what's going on in their life. You don't really know them. You don't really know. So stop doing that. You are perfect and wonderful exactly how you are. Being true to yourself is such a gift to everyone else. And I think you're starting to realize that. And you're starting to come out of that, because then, see, you've got this bright yellow all around. And as your thoughts and beliefs and everything are raising, you're raising your vibrations, and that anticipation and happiness is coming in, and you're being a little more gentle with yourself. That's how you change your thinking to the more positive, beautiful energy. You go from this to this. That's what they're trying to tell you. Change your thinking, change your beliefs, and you change your life. Let's see here. We'll do a postcard from Spirit real quick, I guess. We're going to take that one. Whoops. What does it even say? Hidden treasures. Yes. Dearest you, since you're on Earth, you understand how buildings are built, yes? A good solid foundation, and yet flexibility and gentleness, too, in case of earthquakes. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base. Whether it be for an idea that takes form one step at a time, or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see that this is true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general site check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know that you are building your life on a perfect and solid foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles waiting to come and visit. We're so happy for you and so intrigued by what you're building. How exciting. Wonderful, beautiful messages here. Beautiful. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this community and for watching this. And don't forget to subscribe. And thank you for being a part of Magic Raven community. Until next time, hugs and blessings to you. Okay, my pile number 4. You chose this beautiful Amazonite. Amazonite is a really soothing stone. It calms anxiety and brings hopefulness, and it helps to overcome overthinking and worrying and that kind of energy. I just love it. So calming. Let's see here. We're going to start Void. Weight of the world. Your life is a canvas. Enlightenment and tranquility. Okay. So let's see. This is the cosmic reading here. You had the void. Stop. Embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. Beautiful. It's about taking that time, taking a break, and going within. Surrendering to the unknown. You've been through a difficult period and learned your lessons, and now it's time to reflect and integrate everything that you've learned. You know, and this is all before going forward again. It's time to just stop and trust that everything is how it should be. Stop trying to, push. Stop trying so hard. Know that everything will work out for the best. Don't push it. Just relax. And then we have weight of the world. Boundaries. Let go. It's not yours to carry. Almost harsh for this deck. It's about put down your burdens and give yourself some time. Again, time and space to rest and rejuvenate yourself and fill your own cup first. And then give from that overflow. But you have to have the cup full first. It's about having clear and consistent boundaries. Consistent being a key word here. And stop trying to take on everything for everyone. It's not sustainable. You're draining your own energy by doing that. Release what no longer or does not belong to you. Give it back with love. So it's really putting down this whole weight of the world that you've been taking on and really taking some time to rest and being gentle with yourself, nurturing yourself, and filling your own cup, doing stuff that makes you happy. Too, raising your vibrations. Stop worrying so much. Stop taking it all on to yourself. Then you have your life is a canvas. I love this card. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Beautiful. It's, telling you that you're the creator of your own life. You're the artist. Decide what you want your life to look like and manifest that into reality. You have that ability. You have that choice, that power within you. Create your destiny with your thoughts and your actions. And it's about sharing your brilliant light and doing what lights you up and makes you happy. That's what will align your life with your purpose. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's taking some time for yourself, I feel like. You've been giving and doing so much for others that your cup is empty and you're depleting yourself. And you're going to make yourself sick if you keep going the way that you're going. You have to have a little time to really just be gentle and integrate all of this and just raise your vibrations. Soak in the tub. Go swimming. Do something fun for you and create that life that you want. And then you have enlightenment, moving forward. Again, just like this life is a canvas, enlightenment is telling you to do what lights you up. This is a time of major transformation. You have new visions and downloads coming through, and it's time to really focus on raising your vibrations and doing what really lights you up and makes you happy. I mean, that's all I keep getting is lights you up because of that lantern there. It's lighting it up. It doesn't have to be a huge light. It doesn't have to be a lighthouse. It can be a candle even in the light. But that's doing something that makes you happy, that rejuvenates your soul and makes you feel good. That's going to help fill your cup. That's how you refill it. And then you have tranquility, harmonious in action. I love that card. It's beautiful. So again, taking the time to go within and restore yourself, knowing that everything is working out right now, you don't need to act on anything yet. Take this time to integrate all your lessons and transformations. Use this time to kind of go into the cocoon and gain your strength and grow. Then when you emerge, you can be better and stronger than ever before. It's giving yourself time and not feeling guilty about it. You know, you do not have to feel guilty about taking care of yourself, because just like in the airplane thing, you know, put your own oxygen mask on first. Fill your own cup first. Then you can help others. But you can't do that if you're empty. It just doesn't work that way. So let's see. We'll do a couple of these empowerment cards here real quick. We have power. Yes. Call upon the elements. Focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. You have that power within you. Power comes from within. It's not an external thing. It's something that comes from within. And with this enlightenment card, you're figuring that out. You're starting to see your own powers in creating your destiny. And then you have faith. Believe that you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. Yes. Having faith in yourself, having your faith in the universe, that everything is working out exactly how it should be. We'll do a couple of these real quick and see what else the universe wants you to know. Take that one. The universe has my back. Exactly. Yes. Yes. And look at the pinks in that with these cards here. It's very, very true that, you know, you are loved and supported. And then you have, my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Exactly. The faith, you know, and knowing, having that faith and knowing that the universe has your back and that you can be happy. Let's do some tarot cards and see what else. Beautiful message. The Three of Cups. And I feel like this Three of Cups, yes, it's a celebration usually, but with this weight of the world, I feel like it's more of you taking on everybody else's stuff that does not belong to you. You don't need to take that on. It's not yours. Hand it back. Give it back with love. That's how I feel that card is. And yes, you have the Seven of Swords. And it's about changing your thinking. It's about that. I think this is usually deception, but it's deceiving yourself with your thoughts. You know, justifying certain behaviors or things, justifying that people need you and that you can't take the time for yourself, that you have to do all of this. When you're in that mode, you're not having faith that the universe has your back. You're not having that faith. You're trying to do it all by your small self instead of trusting and knowing that your life is a canvas and that you have this power, that you don't have to take on the weight of the world. Let it go. It's time. We're going to do postcard from Spirit here. And see what else the universe wants you to know. Be fearless. Beautiful. Dearest you, are you taking yourself and your problems too seriously? Maybe fear of the future is weighing on you, the weight of the world. We would like you to take a little break from all that and start having fun. Exactly what I was saying with these cards. When you stop fixating on what has been making you heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch some very funny comedy to make you laugh. Or call the one friend who you know will remind you how ridiculous and delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting. and you will be ready to receive in perfect timing the bounty that Spirit has for you. Don't you just love how much we care about you? Exactly. This whole thing is about changing your beliefs, and you're taking care of yourself and just having fun and seeing that you can manifest. You have that power to create your own life. You have that power to control your destiny. You just got to have a little faith and stop pushing against the current. Go with the flow and take that time to really just surrender and go within. Beautiful. Let's do a couple of these little starseed cards and see what else the universe wants you to know. Lighten up a little, I guess. Just lighten up. Starseed. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. Yes, it is. It's like that lantern. It's your light, lighting up, letting your light shine by doing what lights you up, by doing what makes you happy. That's what that's about. And we're going to do one more here. Oh, all right. We're going to take that one. Abundance. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. Yes, but it's serving humanity, not taking on the weight of the world, not taking on things that are not yours. Release that. Let go of that thinking. And instead, celebrate and have fun. Have fun with others and not just take on the burdens. Do something that really, artistic, creative, something. Your soul is calling for this. You need a creative outlet, something that's relaxing to you, that lets you to laugh and just have fun and have faith that everything is working out. Beautiful, beautiful reading and message. Thank you so much for watching and for being a part of the Magic Raven community. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time, hugs and blessings to you.